What's up, my people? Happy Saturday, everybody. So, getting right up into this, is Curtis over the top, over way over the top about the upcoming surgery on General Hospital because Drew offered to pay Kai's surgery. Now, we all know Drew's a slimy piece of crap. Everybody knows that. Stevie Wonder could see that. But I still feel like Curtis is way over the top. Like, chill out, little Bill. Like, damn, you act like Drew himself is doing the surgery. He's not. Okay? Like, what's Drew gonna do? Blackmail you that he'll let Kai die? That blackmail some doctors to blackmail you that they're gonna let Kai die unless you give him back Aurora? Is that what you think is gonna happen? Curtis is definitely over the top. Hey, wink, wink. Indeed. Hey, Jorge. Yeah, Curtis is doing way too much. Like, what could Drew do? Drew the don't have the power like that to. He's not a doctor, so just let Kai figure. And on top of that, Curtis, you don't even know Kai like that. Okay, he ain't even kissing. He's barely kissing your daughter. They ain't smashing. They ain't hitting the sheets. He ain't your baby, your grandbaby's father yet. Y'all not on there like that. I'm just saying. You don't even know this boy. So give it a rest. Just give it a damn rest, Curtis. It's not that deep. It's just not. Let the surgery play out. Let Kai decide whether he wants to play football some more or play some basketball or on Y&R, Tracy and Ashley out since Michelle is coming back. Yeah, I heard about that. Um, I know that she will be back eventually, so I would give Tracy all the space that she needs. But I know she'll be back. If Drew does something to Kai to help Kai, stop bitching about it. Exactly. It's ridiculous. Like he don't even know Kai like that. On top of that, you acting like this is Trina that he's playing with. This ain't Trina, it's Kai. So get over it, Curtis. Get the hell over it. You already got your revenge on Drew. You and Michael screwed him out of the company. So therefore, you need to figure out that Drew is blackmailing your little curly haired wife. That's what you need to be over the top about. You need to check in on your marriage. You all worried about Drew every 5 seconds and then about Laura, who's a trash ass mayor, but you need to be checking your little conniving wife that's too scared to tell you anything. I'm just saying. Like, Portia has no real poker face, so I don't get why you haven't seen by now that she's clearly on edge. I'm just saying. Finally, get it out. Twisted that Willow isn't in a cult, she doesn't love it, or you don't do shit when you guys are gonna learn that Willow doesn't give a shit. Yep. Willow don't give not one damn about nobody but herself. So Carly's right. Everything Carly said to Willow was right, but everything Drew brought back, talk about when Carly really got on her soapbox, talking about, oh well, I would never keep a child from their father. Or okay, Nicholas, uh, Sonny, AJ, a whole bunch of other men would disagree with that, Carly. You are always trying to keep somebody from their kids. Always. You're literally the fairy godmother of keeping children from their kids. Not to mention all the years you try to limit slash remove Ava from Avery's life. I'm just saying. So Carly, you can miss me with that. Yeah, when is someone gonna line that Willow don't give a shit about Carly's bullshit, everything, and people smoke up loud? Hospital fans that love Carly some love Carly or hate her. She has a point to be like, well, Willow, you ain't never really gave a damn about um Michael, because clearly she didn't. Clearly, Willow had the audacity to say, "Oh, me and Michael were already having problems." No, you weren't. You were just boring. You could have just said you were bored. If you were bored, then because Michael tried to twist himself in a knot, thinking you're some type of saint. Calling Michael an absent when she knows he's being treated for burn wounds was low, even for Willow. But Willow has no class. No class, no standards. I mean, I can't believe I used to be so attracted to Willow back in the day. Like, what was going on with me? I used to think that Willow was all that in a bag of chips, but now I wouldn't touch her. She was the last one on earth. I just wouldn't do it. I would not. I could not. Because she's just too low down. She's very low down. And it's just, it ain't working for me no more. I don't like her funky attitude. I'm just not feeling it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But yeah, but I was here for all of it. Like, and I'm mad as hell that Jason stopped Carly from slapping Willow. Like, no, that was such a waste of a scene. You ain't had to do that, Jason. You could have let Carly slap Willow real quick. That would have been fun. And then we could have had a nice, good laugh at watching Willow pick the ice pack. They recast Michael. They need to. They weren't having problems. Michael can't tell other people's secrets. Meanwhile, she lied to him about having cancer. Exactly. It's just crazy how hypocritical she is. She was so in her feelings because Michael didn't tell Willow about Nina and the SEC that he blackmailed Nina. She was in her feelings. She was on her high horse. Jason came out of nowhere. Now, apparently, Nina had to text him. I'm like, Nina, just when I start to give you the benefit of the doubt, you find a way to screw up, okay? Like, your daughter deserved to get slapped. She did. But where Carly was tripping with talk about, well, at least Nell loved Michael. No, she didn't. Well, she tried to pretend to, but then the writers just had to bend over backwards to make her obsessed with you. Because let's just be real. Like, Nell's obsession with Carly was just stupid. It should have been about Michael. She should have had a phase-on level of obsession with Michael. But it didn't happen because the writers were determined to make everything about Carly and her needs and her wants and her desires and the hell with anybody else. Hi, Rosemary. How are you? But I can't wait for Jason to go off on Sasha. She want to be taking Sidwell's money. But yeah. And I'm happy for the red wig for the first time in my life. That's why I'm wearing this red hoodie again, because Diane and her red wig saved the day. Christina's on her way to the nut house, y'all. She on her way to the nut house, y'all. She about to go to Ferncliff. Tell me how y'all feel about that. Because God knows I'm getting up. I'm happy. I'm dancing. When they drag her out, I'm gonna be cheering yes at my TV screen. I'll be singing like Connie at a buffet. I'm just saying. 14 people in the chat. 8 likes. Support my boy Kyrie Clark. Damn it. Thank you, Albert. I'm fine. How are you, Kyrie? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. But yeah, Michael need to come back and get his kids. He do. Well, he need to get Wiley full time. And could he please change that boy's name back to Jonah? I'm just saying. Like, why did he have to name it Wiley? Wiley. Wiley. Like, that sounds like vomit. I can't wait. Yeah. I am going to get up dancing. Look, I might start dancing on camera, y'all. I'm gonna have to get this room together, get my camera angle together because I might have to start dancing on screen. I might have to do a lot side by side. I might have to be like, oh yeah, hold up. I might have to get up, start dancing. Hey y'all, hey Allison. That's good. She's going to the nut house. She need to go there. She sure do. Christina going to get taken there. Her mother betrayed her. Alexis is doing the right thing for once. It was about time. I'm just saying, your daughter has long been a nut job. You've been letting her go around with this delusion that Ava pushed her when you know Ava didn't push her, but oh, because you don't like Ava, Alexis. So this is just karma for you. Like as much as I hate Christina, I blame Alexis for a lot of this too, because she enabled her and Sonny. But at least Sonny eventually put Avery first. Wow, even though he tried to take it back, but who cares? That was just a basic threat. Um, I was so happy that Diane and her red wig. Kyrie says Beyond the Gates worth watching. I haven't watched it. Yeah. Well, watch it next week. Naomi will be back next week. So when Naomi is back, then yeah, you can watch it. But like yesterday's episode was okay. I'm trying to remember. No, Ava pushed her pregnant. Here you go. Here you go. Diane. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miss Red Wig, she came through for me. She sure did. Because Christina would be facing 3 counts of attempted murder. Not 1, not 2, but 3. So therefore, I am here for that. And I want that on Christina's record that that's what she did. She's guilty. So therefore, Sonny, you should be paying Ava the $2 million that she needs out of emotional distress on Christina's behalf because Ava has to live with that. With the damage of knowing that your demented daughter came to her house uninvited, barged in once again with her hot breath in her face, and now Christina tried to kill Ava along and almost killed her own uncle. Her own uncle. And Albert, right? That's her uncle. But she almost killed him. LOL. Hi, handsome George. How are you tonight? Um, LOL. That. Oh, but you should. I'm surprised you don't use that for dot period. No, I'm dead. I'm surprised you don't use this one as trolling material. That's her niece, but that's her. But that's your niece. That's your niece. I was like, yo, bro, that's your niece. Remember that? that got on my nerves way more than dot period. Good day. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Where's JLJ Media? At the Klondike Bars section. And eating pancakes. And double bacon. He's at the Breakfast Club. And who's this creepy professor the WSB is going after? Anna's grandchild actually likes. I smell a spring storyline for a college age character. Finally, yeah. He used to play Kane on The Young and the Restless. He's the man that declined having on-screen sex with Tracy Abbott. That's why he left The Young and the Restless, because he declined love scenes with Tracy Abbott. So that's who's coming to General Hospital, y'all. The man that refused to work a scene with Tracy Abbott. I'm good, Kyrie's. How are you? I'm doing well. Didn't Sonny throw Christina's uncle down a flight of steps on purpose in a fit of rage? Probably. Bacon. Yep. Yes, Kyrie's. Where is JLJ at? We gonna have that. He's on the Breakfast Club. He's at the Breakfast Club, eating the Breakfast Club. Smart man. Hello. I'm dead. Happy Diane told Alexis to commit Christina. Lock her up and throw her with a key. Yeah. Oh, that's what Wink Wink was talking. See, Wink Wink, you almost went over my head. You love Tracy, huh? I do, Sammy. The man got 20/20 vision. I ain't even recognize that yet, but that's who's coming. No, but I'm just saying, I do love Tracy, but that wasn't the point of that. The point was, as you have a crush on Tracy, I have admiration for her. Do I have a physical crush on her? No, but I do have admiration for her. Hi, Melanie. How are you tonight, sweetheart? Um, I do have a lot of admiration, just not physically, with Tracy Abbott. But that don't mean that Kane needed to be so unprofessional. I'm just saying he didn't have to turn down that scene. He didn't have to turn down that storyline. That would have been a gold storyline. He's not worthy of her or Beth Matfield, anyways. Hey, Double C, people, chat me, Kyrie Clark, and JLJ Media going to do a collab next month. It's a definite. Okay. Wink, wink, yes, in love with Tracy. She likes Tracy. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, he said wink. Nah, I think you got a crush on her. LOL. I'm dead. Love. I'm just saying it would be an honor for any man to have a crush on Tracy Abbott. I have watched next week's The Young and the Restless, and it's good. It is good. It'd be an honor for any man. No man would be ashamed to admit it. Everyone on YouTube knows how much you love Zeus and Miss Tracy Abbott. Curse loves Tracy like Tracy loves cheesecake. Cheese. I'm dead. I wonder if the professor is whom hired the hitman to bomb Sonny's house. None that why Jocelyn will be put on to be his assistant. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Darby, now don't go picking on. I'm watching the Ten Commandments and saw Monday's Y&R. Yeah, I heard that she's leaving. I'm okay with her leaving though. Everybody's gonna be surprised I said that, but I'm not gonna throw a temper tantrum on Monday just because she's leaving. I mean, like I said, she needs time to regroup and come back with a new man. One that looks better than Alan / Martin. So she just needs time. She could take all the time she needs. I survived Danny Ramalotti leaving. Now that woman is awesome. Thank you, Albert, for reminding me of that. Everybody on Beyond the Gates, there's this character named Mona. We need to start giving her more attention, okay? Mona is a very attractive woman on Beyond the Gates. She be with Ashley's mother, whatever her name is, and Leslie. She be with them, and I think she's Laura's aunt. I think so, or friend. Either way, she is a phenomenal woman. She's at least a 9 out of 10, and she needs more recognition. So I'm gonna need them to give her a storyline. She needs to be somebody's long lost mama, whether it's that Nosy Nose, whether it's Doug, whether it's whoever it is. I don't know who her son is, but she needs one of them. Chanel comforts Johnny. Rafe connects with Sammy. Roman questions Kate. Xander becomes outraged. I'm dead right now. She tried to say that Mona looks like Brock TV. First of all, well, that would be a compliment, okay? That is a compliment. Okay, that is just a compliment. Now, Roman questions Kate. Xander becomes outraged. Vivian reminds Philip on her demands. I'm dead right now. That is too. I think Vivian's gonna notice how Kyrie says she's a nine and smiles. He don't even believe that. Oh, well, let me reevaluate her then. Yeah, she's a nine. She's a nine. But I'm laughing at what Wink Wink said. But wait, let me evaluate her again. Yeah, but Mona, she is a nine. All right, fine. She's not a nine. She's a 6.5. No, she's a 7. She's a 7. Okay, now that's more reasonable. She's a 7. So that's the score I'm going to give Mona. She's actually a 7. I've been exaggerating. She's not a 9. She's a 7. Hobby defends Leo to Sammy. Jada confides in Stephanie about Rafe. JJ reluctantly reaches out to Gabby. Kristen confronts. Ooh, I can't wait until Tuesday then. I can't wait. Ooh, Kristen, she better get Xander. Get him all the way together. I hope she kicks him right in his testicles. I would love to see that scene. Audra's a 1 for me. You stop with those lies. She's no Deanna, Kyrie. Yeah, she looked better than Deanna. Okay, Mona looks better than. I can say that with a straight face too. Mona looks better than Deanna, and she looked better than Kat. I mean, even though Kat is technically an 8, so I mean, but I don't care. Somehow, in my logic, Mona still looks better than Kat, even though Kat is technically an 8 and Mona's only a 7. Because that's why I tried to say that Mona was a 9 when she's not. Because I still think she looks better than Kat, at least to me. What is your reaction about Kyle and Claire's scenes on Friday's episode? Ugh. Like, the only reason I'm cool with them moving in together is to spite Summer Newman. That's it. OMG, I'm dead. I'm dead, Wink Wink. Yeah, Wink Wink is signed. Not trolling. Audra looks plastic. Bullshit. She looks beautiful. I want Xander to get himself some Kristen Kyries. Oh, please, he would never be able to handle that much woman. He better stay with that supercuts haircut, Sarah, because he can't handle no thing. Maggie gives Philip orders. Xander refuses Kristen's demands. Jada sets the record. Straight with Rave. Can't catch up, Gabby. Rages at JJ on Wednesday. I'm laughing at this. I just Googled Mona from Beyond the Gates. Wink, wink, you wrong for that one. I'm dead. Yeah, that was funny. I'm dead. Look, don't make me have to share the picture. On the floor laughing. Now that is something else. Now, Wink Wink is a piece of work. Ooh, she looks good in this one. I did like Kyle's black suit. It was on point on YNR. I'm dead right now. Wink Wink is wrong as hell. She's messy. But all right, I will. I'll share. I'll share it. Hey, Gemini. See, this is Mona. She's a solid 7. Why you think Sheila? Oh yes, Kyrie, and you enjoy seeing those two bodies entwined and end up in the bedroom, Kyrie. Who? And she's a beautiful woman. Well, yeah, but this photo will do her. This photo does her more justice than the other one does. Maxie's been looking good, but I feel bad because she was sick as ever and her voice was gone, but still went to work. Hell yeah, that's what Maxie do. What's share the picture of Mona right here, right here. Here she is. Here's Mona. No, don't. I'm dead. Uh, why don't you like Ashley? Cause she came at thing. You watch too many Tyler Perry movies. I'm dead. And Wink Wink don't like Tyler Perry. Vivian stuns Xander. Sarah confesses to Maggie. Stephanie seeks Kayla's advice. Alex shares a tense exchange with Philip. Marlena, Steve spar with Orphaness on thing. In my opinion, Mona ain't all that. Yeah, like I said, you're right. She's a 7. She's a strong 7. She's a 7. So therefore, that's a more reasonable rating for her. She's a 7. She's definitely not a 2, like someone tried to say. Someone tried to say that Mona was only a 2. So that's why I had to show her photo to show that that's not true. She's not a 2. Oh Lord, Kyrie says his basic woman face. This is just a black version of Tracy Abbott again. I'm dead. Now Mona wait. That's her name, Mona Wilson. I like that. I like her last name. Are you right? That. What's up, Gemini and Double C? I'm still 7. She's average in my opinion. Mona is a 2, and I said it. She's average in my opinion. Nope, she's a 7. Double C said a -7. No, 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 no. She's a regular 7. Regular. Uh, she deserves more screen time. I give her a 3, maybe 4. I'm dead. Well, I can't change people's opinions. People have a right to their opinions. If they think she's a 4 or a 2 or whatever, then you know what? They're right to feel how they gotta feel. I feel she's a 7. I'm gonna stand on that business. Rape opens up to see. I'm growing. I'm maturing. Sean and JJ warn Melinda. Xander berates Philip, Gabby, and Vivian clash. she wrote. She wrote a -7. Kyrie. I know that's what he wrote. A -7. I got that. This is what I said. Here you go. She was something else. Just hit that like button. That helps keep that momentum growing. You were something else. You were something else, Wink. but, but you want to know who else is really good looking on Beyond the Gate? Shanice. Now that is who I love, love, love Shanice. What do you think of Sammy and Johnny's scene on Friday? I thought it was really good, Albert. I thought it was good. I think what I appreciated the most is that Sammy owned her stuff. She made it clear that she raped somebody too, and she just owned it. So I liked, but now she didn't tell Johnny that she sold Belle on the black market. I wonder if Johnny knows about that. Hey Albert, what's up? Says Double C. Jack addresses Diane's habit of keeping secrets. Nick makes a confession to Victoria. Tracy looks for closure on Monday, March 14th. I mean, April 14th. Beauty in the eye. That's right, Sammy. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Indeed. But I love Shanice. Let me share Shanice. Let me find her and share her because I love her. I liked her from day one. Well, actually, day one, I was giving her a little bit of the side eye, but I like this one. I don't like that photo. Ooh, but I like this one. Hers has a type of woman that repeats in his head that always return to the Tracy Abbott prototype. Shanice reminds me of Ashanti. Cute. Yeah, she is cute. Ooh, I like this photo right here. 1 second. I'm about to share this one with y'all. Got another photo to show y'all real quick. Here we got Shanice. Look, this woman, I like her. She is cute. Right up in here. Look at that beautiful smile of her. Yes. Indeed, especially this one. Just gorgeous. I can see how she got that job. That's my girl, Shanice. And Leslie need to leave my Laura alone. I'm tired of her trying to kill Laura every 5 seconds. Like, look at this girl. She's starting to remind me of Emma Barber. She reminds me of Emma Barber. I think that's Laura. So, yeah. Okay, about to head off to bed. Audra's a rare departure from that Tracy plan. Luck. Have a great night, Albert. Victor sets a trap for Billy. Audra stretches the truth. Jack and Kyle discover deception of the Jabot on that. It's a small pic. Barely see her. Shanice loves to spill the tea. Well, I could expand. I could expand it. Boo, I'm a barber. I could have expanded it, but I'll find a better photo of Shanice. That was just what I had to find in short notice. But yeah. Boo, I'm a barber. But yeah, that's who Laura reminds me of. She's been such a victim of Leslie for no reason. Like, you tried to kill this girl twice. Like, leave her alone. She's been through enough. Albert's right. It was too tiny. Okay, that's because I didn't fully press on it. That's why. Let me 1 second. I will find a better photo. And I will fully. But let me find a better photo of her. I didn't like that photo. That's the reason. Ooh. Okay. I like Shanice. She's entertaining. Mm-hmm. Ooh, now I'll definitely show this one. Now, this is Shanice. She is gorgeous. This is the actress that plays Shanice. Now, could y'all see that one? I'm like, yes. This woman, I need her to get more screen time, please. more screen time. She does not get nowhere near enough screen time for me, like on Beyond the Gates. Like she's nosy. She be in everybody else's business, but she looks so damn good. She's usually always in scrubs, but yes, this is what I'm talking about. I like her. I do. Now she is an 8 now. Before I used to think she was a 7, but now I find her to be an 8. Yeah. I didn't like Jason stop Carly from slapping Willow. Me neither. I give her a 7. Yeah. I give her an 8. Because, damn, she's hot. I need to start following her. Hold up. Let me follow her now. I didn't follow her before, but I damn sure will follow her now. I can see why she's married. Shit, I'll marry her right now. If she wasn't. Mm-mm. Now she's a 7. Yes, 7 or an 8. I got bad news that Beth Matfield as Tracy and Ashley as but Melissa Orte as Abby Winters is back next week. Oh, she's really gonna go by Abby Winters right now when she knows she's gonna be divorced by the end of the month. That girl cannot keep a man, and she's really gonna change her name to Ashley Winters. I mean Abby Winters, really? When she knows she cannot keep a man to save her life. If her life depended on it, she wouldn't have a man. If they said you're gonna die if you don't keep a man for no more than 1 year, she she's no Audra Charles, but she's okay. Yeah. Oh no, she's no Audra Charles. But Audra's is a 9.5, closer to a 10. So that's a whole different situation. She's on the nurse on the show. Yeah, she is. That's the nurse on the show. But Albert, if you were in the background, what did you think of that new photo? Did you like that one? Of Shanice. Damn, I like her more than I did before I started streaming. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah. She needs more screen time. I'm gonna need them to give her a much bigger role on the show. Cause she's a better actress than Ashley. Like, how she know to spill the tea that Danny got fired from whatever? And I'm not surprised that that girl on Beyond the Gates is really 30 years old. The one that's playing Martin's daughter, Smitty's daughter. She's 30 years old in real life. I'm not really all that shocked. They always do that with black actors. They always do that shit. So I wasn't really shocked, but I mean, now that makes me more or less sensitive to be like, well, she wants to need Danny Dupree's help. What would you rate Daphne from The Bald and the Beautiful? 6? She's a generous 6. Yeah, she's good looking. What did Audra get bumped down from a 10 to a 9.5? Well, yeah, she's a 10. I don't know. Because Naomi is a 10. So therefore, Naomi and Jessica Love are 10s. So I don't know if Audra Charles. I mean, yeah, now F it. Audra Charles is a 10 too. She's a 10. I had to correct myself. Okay? I had to correct myself. I misspoke. That woman's a 10. What do you think Brad's gonna find on Portia's behalf about Jazz Hands, Drew's medical records? I think she might plant something on him, maybe make him look crazy. Hey, Queen Jessica, it's funny. I just mentioned your name, and then you came in here. I just mentioned you. How are you, my flawless queen? I was just talking about how you are a 10. You literally just said that. That's why I was trying to. Victor plays his cards close to the vest. Diane puts Michael in a compromising position. Lily shares concerns with Amy on Friday, April 18th. Jessica, what did you think of Carly almost slapping Willow? Don't you wish that Jason would have just let um, him get out of the way real quick? Like, I think that slap should have just happened. Just let the cards fall where they may. Let Willow try to slap Carly back and watch Willow hit the floor. Like, that's what I would be doing. I would be on that energy. But as far as Anna and Emma's conversation, I'm like, you know, Anna, for all that duplicitous stuff that you've been doing, you sure is on your high horse lately. Slap some sense into that crazy girl. They never let them fight anymore. It's annoying, very annoying. I'm like, if Bald and the Beautiful could let Deacon and Carter fight, they could. General Hospital, you could be letting something. I got good news that Ashley Jones as Bridget Forster is back for Liam's medical case, and Jack Wagner as Nick Maroney is back on March 13th and going for Brooke. Well, good. Someone needs to come for Brooke, because seriously, her begging ridge is getting really old, really pathetic. It's been really pathetic. And she is the reason why ladies need to do that. But I'm really surprised that Ted opened up his mouth. Like, I almost regret fast forwarding his scene this week, because it turns out he told his nephew everything. Everything. He spilled all the tea about himself. I'm like, damn, boy. Told him about sleeping with Leslie. Oh, yeah, that's who was on Beyond the Gates yesterday's episode. Eva, that's another woman that I like. She's a 9.5. Now that she is Eva. Let me Google her just in case y'all don't know who she is. Ooh. Damn, that woman is scrumptious. I gotta hashtag don't be a Brooke, right? I was surprised Eva's like an 8. Yes. Well, actually, she's a 9.5, but I'll accept your 8. I'll accept it for now. But I wanna see. What is the actor's name? I want to see when she's happy. Hold up. I need to Google the actress's name. Oh, Amber Michelle. Because there was this photo. Ooh, who's this chick? I'll find her photo later. But yeah, she's an 8. I mean a 9. Kat's wig is worse. I hate it. Exactly. Her wig gotta go. She and them, like, Kat is just not doing it for me. Cat is definitely not doing it for me. Diane's wig from on GH is worse. Did y'all hear that Tad is leaving and a new character is going to play his role? Who? Martin? It's just that woman is an 8, and that's being generous. Okay, y'all good to hang out with for a bit. I need to fill a glass of wine and grab a snack to watch my man John Hamm. I think now he's a 10. I'm dead. Oh, Chad? You mean a Chad? Demira or Tad? She's cute, but they need to do something with her hair. It's better than Porsche's on GH, but not by much. I'm dead. Oh, Ted. Ted. Yeah, we know. Yeah, that was I'm still wondering why. She's a generous 8, carries that period. You know it. LOL. Please, you know Eva is a 9.5, so stop it. Eva is definitely a 9.5. Wow. Cat is the 8. It's his name is Ted. Is Ted. Yeah, he's leaving. But a recast is coming to the role. So Kane is coming to GH. Yeah, he is. But I don't care if Doug stops gambling or not. I really don't. Like, I'm over Doug and his storyline. Like, at this point, Vanessa has more chemistry with Mr. Armstrong anyways. I always forget his first name. Cat has a pretty face with that wig. Gotta go. I'm not his godmother. Ted from Beyond gets a new actor will be played by the Green Ranger from Lightspeed. But I still want to know why they got rid of him. I like the actor. I mean, to an extent, I thought he was doing okay. Like, what's this new one gonna do? But one thing that for those that want to know good episodes to watch the Beyond the Gates, mark your schedules for April 29th because I spotted that. On April 29th, that's when they're finally gonna do the reveal of the storyline for the thing because that's what they said on it. It said April 29th. So with the Beyond the Gates, things are more current. So that's definitely when they intend to air that during that week of the 28th and the 29th. Even though, but I gotta tell Beyond the Gates the truth about yourselves. Y'all not in the position where you could be having filler episodes like that. So don't get too comfortable with that Beyond the Gates. You can't keep having filler episodes. Every day gotta be. Ted said he is leaving on his own. Oh, okay. So then that's why. Will finally gets rids himself of Luna. Elektra confides in her Aunt Ivy about her dilemma with Will. Brooke erupts when she overhears Daphne's plea to Carter on Tuesday, April 15th. Here we go. Brooke is going to go right back to trying to piss me off. I can see how this is going to play out. And I've been going tame on Brooke for a while, but here we go. Here we go. Zone. They need to do something with Doug because nobody cares about him. Not at all. Carter reassures Brooke over their lost loves. Sheila pushes Poppy over the edge. Luna disguises herself as delivery person to see Will on Monday. Brooke is pathetic like her, very pathetic. Like, seriously, like, stop kissing your daughter's behind. Hope was wrong. She got fired. And the story talk about, oh yeah, because like when Brooke was telling Carter on Friday, yeah, because maybe we should have walked out right with you. No, the hell you shouldn't have. Why should you lose your job, your means of income? I mean, yeah, Brooke, you have plenty of money, but that's not the point. You shouldn't throw your shit away over Hope's bullshit. Hope was wrong, and she knew it. She was walking around like she owned the place. Remember that? Up on her high horse every 10 seconds. You just love Brooke. It's all right. You can. No, I do not. Isn't Electra Ivy's daughter not? No, that's her niece. That is her niece. Um, Ivy don't have no children. Like, seriously. F Hope and her feelings. She started all of this. If she would have just opened her stupid mouth and said, I wasn't wearing it for Finn, I was wearing it for Carter. If she would have just told Ridge that, then she would have never gotten fired to begin with. Stephanie would have just sat there looking stupid. That's all that would have been. But no, Hope wanted to look stupid. This is why Hope's the way she is. Trash. Just absolute trash, just like her mother. Like, you see, I've been giving Brooke a considerable amount of break, but she's going to go right back to being public enemy number one. I'm telling you that right now. I want to see when she erupts into Cameron mode, that is it for Brooke's little break. Well, at least y'all got a good long break from me hating on Brooke. Because I used to hate on Brooke every single day, every hour of the day. Bridget surprises Liam by saying she is working on his behalf. Luna tells Sheila she will not give up on getting Will to be on her own on Wednesday, April 16th. Mm-hmm. And who is her mother or father? Her father is well, I know who Ivy's father is. Is Eric's brother. So Deacon advises Hope on the relation. They said that on her first episode. Real quick. Like, I gotta Google it. Let's see. Yeah, they did say that. Um, John Electra is John's granddaughter. I loved you hating on Brooke. Well, I'm about to be back to doing that when she gets back out of line. Brooke, I gave you a considerable break. Deacon advising Hope on a relationship is laughable. He's married to Sheila. Nuff said. Hashtag nuff said. Hope she should have told the truth. If she told the truth, she would have had her job. Exactly. But she wanted to stand there looking stupid. I mean, she's already stupid, but she didn't have to stand there looking stupid, looking even more stupider. She could have just said, Steffi, please, I don't want your man. I don't need your man. Ain't nothing your man got, okay? I could get, I'm pulling another man, but you worried about whatever. Don't be worrying about what I'm doing, worrying about what she. I'm dead. I'm dead. That I needed that laugh. Lee reminds Finn that father or not he's to stay away from Luna. Steffi and Liam express their joy at being Kelly's parents. See, Lee is still bitter and jealous because she can't have a biological baby of her own. Hateful. Like, oh my gosh, these people are so horrible. How dare they support a father being a deadbeat to his daughter? I don't care what Luna did or didn't do. Okay, if that's his daughter, that's his daughter. He needs to be there for her. Period. He don't like it. That's too bad. Too bad, so sad. I'm just saying he should have used an extra condom. See, when this is why I make sure I always keep three condoms on me because I don't. In case the condom breaks, I don't want to have an accidental baby that I don't want. We talked about Kelly a lot. What about Beth? What about Invisible Beth? Yeah. Hope is too busy being so self-centered. So Hope would have to actually think about her daughter instead of herself. Liam becomes determined to take Kelly to her dance despite Bridget and Grace's objections on Friday, April 18th. Oh, good Liam, Daddy of the Year. That's Daddy of the Year right there, Liam Spencer. Well, Kyrie's Finn doesn't have need to have Hayes around. Now that I could agree to that compromise. I could agree to that compromise. I'd be like, hell no, you're not going to be around my son. But Finn should be there for his daughter. Despite what Steffi has to say about it. I don't care what Steffi has to say. I don't care if Steffi's on fire. So therefore, I don't care what she has to say. Kelly confides in Steffi that she wishes Liam would be at her dance more than anything on Friday, April 18th. Oh, that's sweet. Where's Invisible Beth's little dance at? Invisible Beth. Don't she have a dance too? But did I speak about almost everything on General Hospital? Let me see. Oh, I didn't speak about Jocelyn and Vaughn. Luna is grown. I don't care that Luna is grown. That's still his daughter. That's his child. So therefore, he need to be there for her. He didn't pay no child support growing up. At the very least, he can cut her a check to make sure she has a roof over her head. Why ain't he doing that? Oh, because Steffi said this. Steffi said that. Carissa's the father. That's something I would like to see. Hello, Al. I would be a great father, okay? To Jaylene and Anthony, I would be a great father. Finn is taking Kelly to that dance. Bull crap. That ain't her daddy. Liam is a little throwing herself at a well. Luna's just a little. Oh! Dang, they talking about my girl, Luna. Not my booski. Not my boo-boo. Not my honey not my honeycombs, Luna. Not my sweet honeycombs. Not my Asian oats. I'm dead. You should talk to my dad. Ow. I sure would. I've been like, quit being a damn deadbeat. You. Oh, sorry. I'm just saying. And that was mean. I shouldn't have said that. But that's what I'm gonna say to Finn. I mean to Finn. Stop being a damn deadbeat. Like shit. Look, Will isn't married, so he's fair game. Look, we're not gonna have them Logan women lodge. Logans don't care if they're married or unmarried. They don't care. They will do what they got to do. They will sleep with who they got to sleep. Well, he is. That's true, but I'm just saying I shouldn't have said that. I should have been talking about I was talking about Finn, but I slipped up when I said that. I didn't mean to throw that in your face. So that's all. I'm just saying that came out wrong. I was talking about Finn. I ain't trying to comment on people's real life situations, but for Finn, he need to stop being such a punk. Steffi is not intimidating, okay? So therefore, just put put on your big boy pants and tell her how it's going to be. Tell her, let me tell you something, you weave wearing white heifer. I run you, okay? How you supposed to be white, but you got more wig than B Simone on Wildin' Out? How does that work? How does that work? Luna doesn't want little boys and she's going after Will. No sense. Daphne, it gives me creep rise like she's obsessed with Carter. She is. Well, if Liam is too weak to take to her to the dance, then Finn is the second choice. Ah, isn't that something? I heard that Luna's going to seduce Will. She's going to get that. She's going to get his goodies. His joystick. She gonna get it? Is she gonna ride it? Is she? You know, he probably is gonna sleep with her. But it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't turn down sex with Luna. Why? Why I got to? If I have it on a silver platter, she want it, I want it, then what's the problem? I'm just saying, Electra, you need to value your virginity. So Will could still like I don't understand it. So you and Will aren't sleeping together. So then why do you care if he's sleeping with somebody else if you're not sleeping with him? I'm just saying. Now, when you're ready to sleep with him, then let him know. Now, that is my logic, ladies. So therefore, don't expect no commitment if we're not even having sex yet. Like, what type of logic does that make? Like, okay, we could build intimacy and all that. That's cool. That's between me and that woman. But that don't mean I can't have sex with anybody else that I want to have sex with until you're ready. Now, when you let me know when we're ready to have sex, that is when we could talk about a true commitment. But if we're taking things slow and just talking, getting to know each other, I'm taking you out on dates exclusively. If I'm still having other dates after our date is up, then what's the problem? I don't see no problem with that logic. I'm just saying there's no reason why us men can't fulfill our fantasies with a woman that's more readily available until you're ready. So therefore, if Will does sleep with Luna, he didn't do nothing wrong because him and Electra aren't sleeping together yet. But this is from the man who's now. This is from a man who's celibate. Though I am celibate still, but still, I'm just saying. Is that really your? I'm dead. I'm surprised that Luna didn't try to get back with RJ or Zendai. Mm-mm. Yeah, she's gonna ride that stick. She's gonna ride it. Bro, is that really your logic? Because he'll be cheating on Electra. How is he cheating? He's not cheating. They're not sleeping together. Like they're building intimacy and all that stuff. But as long as Will is clean, as long as he protects himself and gets tested regularly, then that's more important than whatever else. Wrong. Cheating is wrong, regardless of not sleeping with someone. Just the way I see it, crystal clear. Words of a true thought. I'm dead on this episode of a true. Nah, but I'm trolling. But I'm trolling somewhat. But no, but like but a part of me does feel like Will has a right to have his needs met, and I don't want Electra to. But like, no. Here's in all seriousness where I'm actually coming from that. Now, what I just said that was a little exaggerated, but how I truly feel is that I don't want Electra to feel she has to rush herself into having sex, but I don't feel that Will should waste his youth and his time and not get what he wants. You only live once. You should be able to go for what you want. So both of you could still build your connection while letting Will do what he wants to do. I'm just saying, they're not having sex. All they're doing is just a little bit of kissing here and there. So what's the problem? Will I think every relationship there's compromise. So Will really wants to have sex. I mean, the boy is horny. So I feel that it's that like taking out both sides, talking out both sides of his butt. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I'm just saying that's how I feel. That's how I really feel. Is that Will shouldn't have to deny himself of what he wants. So if Luna is readily available, ready to give him some, then why not go for it? I'm just saying. The sex will be good, and then when Electra's truly ready, then you can commit to her. And only her. Yeah, an open relationship will be fine until Electra's fully ready. I don't want her to give up her virginity when she's not ready to do that. She shouldn't have to compromise that for any man. That is what my true feelings on that is, Albert. I'm dead serious. Now that I could really, really, really say that. You sound really compromised. I'm not compromised. At least I could say that I have a heart of gold on a situation about Will and Electra. Exactly. That's what I really feel about that. That's my true stance. Now, when I said that at first, I was trolling, but now I'm dead ass serious. I think Will should live while he's young. So if he's an attractive young man, so he should be able to fulfill his fantasies with whoever he wants. He shouldn't have to just be on Electra's timetable with whatever, but Electra shouldn't have to give up her virginity when she's not ready to do that. So that's how I feel. But they can still build their intimacy in their relationship. Like, why should Will have to waste a bunch of time jacking off when he has a woman that he's clearly attracted to readily available? You need to close that stuff down right now, Kyrese. I'm dead. Love. Words from a Sullivan thought. But now, did that have any logic? I did, Gemini, but I played Kyrie's stream in the background. I had to say something. But what did you feel about my further explanation, Albert? What did you feel about that further explanation? Was that more logical? I feel that if he cares for her, he should wait. He should and would wait. Why does he have to? Why? He's young, he's attractive, he's healthy. Why should he have to wait? I don't want Electra, because if he's waiting, he's going to resent her if it turns out she's not that good in the bedroom. He need to gain some experience and learn some things. Will is still wet behind the ears. Okay? So Luna could show him a thing or two. And then he'll be better equipped to teach Electra some things. I get the second explanation. Thank you. Yeah. But that's what it really boils down to. Is the second explanation. The first one was just me getting a little trolling in. But the second one is my true feelings on it. Oh, Lord, I love the troll. but I wasn't trolling on that second explanation. You just like Luna, Kyrie's. Yeah, well, yeah, she's attractive. Electra shouldn't make him wait too long or he will go to somebody else. Well, yeah. No, Electra should make him wait until she's good and ready to give up her virginity. That is when she should make him wait. She should not have to compromise herself when she's not ready to give her body up, her purity. I don't want Electra to rush into that decision. It shouldn't have anything to do with what he wants. It's about when she wants it. Okay, it's her body, it's her choice. So I don't care if Electra wants to be a virginity until she's 50 years old, then she could do that. Him some gap goody. I'm dead. You devil, you being disloyal sounds like a good thing. Will should break it off with Electra first, other than cheating on her. He don't have to cheat on her. He could have that very open and honest conversation with her. I didn't say he had to cheat. I said that he just had to have an open, honest conversation. And tell her to her face, like, look, I really want to have sex, but I'm not trying to rush you into having sex. So therefore, I don't want to have sex with you if you're not ready to have sex with me. Because then if the sex ain't good, then I'm gonna dump you anyways. So therefore, we gotta make this work. Just show us the bottle of fat right here, right here. I'm just saying, like Electra, you need to be fully ready. I want to make sure you're fully present and available when we're having sex for the first time together. I want us to both enjoy it. But if you're not ready, you don't feel secure. If she keeps it up, he will go to Luna. Yeah, but she needs to open up when she's ready. I want Bald and the Beautiful to really, you like being open, you cheap. I'm dead. Now, why does everyone have to assume this is about me and how I would handle my real life situation? I'm talking about Will and Luna. See, people, Will is the new hope. And Liam, remember when Liam wanted to have sex when she wasn't? You smiling male. See, people are projecting now. You see, this is what Albert be going through when people want to hear with their emotions. When people want to hear with their emotions, okay? They're not listening to the words that I'm saying because I'm smiling. So people just assume this is all me. But I'm just saying, because I have no problem waiting to have sex with someone I'm committed with. So you want him to tell this young lady that because you ain't dropping the drawers, I'm getting some Chinese food. Yeah? Some egg foo young. That's what he's getting, okay? I'm just saying, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I want to as long as Will is healthy, happy, and responsible. Darby, he's a tramp and we know. Look, this isn't about me. It's every guy can't wait that long. It's true. We can't. Hear with their emotions. Yes, Kyrese. But see, Albert, now I get where you're talking about. This is what you be talking about. They be human with their Don't be bringing Albert into your disgusting love life, Kyrese. I'm dead. You going to love the showdown with Poppy and Sheila, and they're gonna go back and forth on bad names, and then Sheila throws cake in Poppy's face next. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait because Poppy is the definition of an Asian. I am against cheating. I'm against cheating too. Heifer, that will mess her mind. No, it won't. I'll be like, look, baby, this is why I feel the way I feel, baby. It's because, oh Lord, try not to get yourself canceled with that one. I know. That's why I Albert is all. I am too. Like, yeah, no. I'm against cheating. I'm not saying he's cheating. It's not cheating if he's honest with it. They're not having sex. So therefore, like that's why I'm really uncomfortable when they keep saying, "Oh, I love each other. I love you. I love Will. I love Will. I love Will." Not baby. If my boyfriend told me to wait and I've been with him for 2 years, we breaking up. Facts. Look. You want to know the honest truth? Since everyone keep talking about me now, you see, I would tell now, as y'all know, good and well, I'm bisexual, so therefore I go both ways. Now, if a woman told me that she wanted to wait, I could put up with that. But if a man, I could say this crystal clear, Curtis, that you are projecting your emotions. Well, I'm not talking about the cheating part, Curtis. You know that. Yeah, we're not. I'm not about cheating. You are projecting your emotions. I'm dead. Look, no, I am nice and calm. But with a man, I'm not putting up with that at all. I'm gonna be like, no. If we're not having sex, then what's the point? Because I I have trouble in the past opening up emotions to another man. That's more like I'm more like that is more with women with that. Like that building the intimacy and all that stuff. So if I'm with a guy and we're not having sex, then I'm not with him. I'm just saying. That's just a flat out truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. With a woman, I can entertain that. It don't sound like you against. No, I am against cheating. I am against cheating. I don't cheat if I'm in a committed relationship. But if we're not having sex, then where's the true committing relationship? But like with a woman, I'm okay with that. Like I could be less horny than Will at times, but how long would you be willing to wait? I don't know, 3 months, 3 to 6 months. Well, 3 to 6 months, depending on what it is. But 6 months maximum, 3 months um that is my time frame between 3 to 6 months. Anything longer than that, then what we doing here? But yes, Aaron, hell, I am against cheating. Okay. Now, once we're in a committed relationship, then I'm not going to cheat. Because, first of all, let's just be clear on me. I'm extremely loyal to who I'm with. So when I'm into somebody, I act like nobody else is in the world. Nobody else in the world exists to me when I'm committed to somebody. That is the truth about me. When nobody else in the world exists when I'm with someone else. When I'm he means 3 to 6, no, 3 to 6 months, not minutes. He's not about saying to cheat. He's saying drop the drawers or someone else will drop it for me. Dude, there goes Gemini putting Rafe is going to cheat on Jada with Sammy after cheating with Sean. It's all right. Laughing my ass. Gemini is something else. Well, I'm just saying. But with a man, I'm not putting up with that shit. Like, absolutely not. I'd be like, what you mean? What you mean you want to wait? Wait for what? Then okay, we could be friends. He means commit like Alexis about to commit Christina. No, 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 no. But when I'm with someone, that's the only person in the world that exists to me at that time. I stand by business on that. So therefore, I have no desire to cheat. When I'm with a partner, I'm fully with them. Okay, they get all of me. And I'm too loyal and too, well, I'm not possessive. Do you think you like being with a girl when you try it? Yeah. Of course. Like I said, I will wait to be with a woman. But like cuz with a woman that's what the full package is. But with a guy, if we're not having sex, then why am I waiting? Like I'm not trying to build no intimacy with no damn guy. I just want to smash and then him to go home right afterwards. Like or me to go home right afterwards. I just want to shower and get it over with afterwards. But with a woman, like, yeah, that is different. What if Electra gets with Remy? Like when I was with Anna, All I could think about was, wow, that was different. That was different. Okay, that was a different time. That was a different time. That was different. That was a different times, different circumstances. But yeah, but nobody else in the world exists when I was with her. Nick Maroney coming back B&B. Yeah, he is. Confessions of a Thought. I'm dead. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I ain't not about to put that out there. I was a hold up, because then I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. But no, 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 no. Different times. I'm on the different times, different circumstances. Now that I'm gonna dig myself out of that one. All right, that was just a more different experience. Okay, there's nothing compared to the young man that I am today. Okay, I'm loyal to the one I'm with. I ain't thinking about nobody else when I'm with them. And that's the truth of the matter, especially a woman. But a man, wow. There's times when I think about women when I'm with the man to begin with. So, um, Jack Wagner as Nick Maroney is returning January June 13th to have a big storyline arc with Brooke, and I can see crystal clear that Ridge gets jealous and wants her back. This damn chat is messy as F. Hey Soaps, just come on this live. Hey, watch Soaps, just come on this live. I'm dead. Love. Yeah. Yep. 2020, 2025, 2025 project Willow. Willow. Having sex education on the chart tonight. Everyone is learning. I'm dead. Just being open and honest about this. All started when I started talking about Will and Electra, but people thought I was talking about me. But I am the most loyal man you could meet. Okay, ladies and, and gentlemen, Kyrese Clark is loyal to the T. I am not a cheater. Hi, Tanya. Hefe, you made my week. I'm dead. Hi. Look at the adorable Tanya. How are you doing? Remember when you used to love Willow? Yeah, I used to. I acknowledged that earlier this week too. Hey, how are you, Tanya? You're so pretty. She's like, I'm back. Don't lie. You was loyal to Christina. Now look at you. I was never that loyal to Christina. You know my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks. I'll be 26. All right now. We got young people up in here. We got young people. Me, you, Spiderquake, Queen Jessica Love, Sammy. We got the young people up in here. Where's my boat? Oh, he's over there taking a nap. Facts, Queen Jess. He ain't loyal for Ish. I am loyal. I'm loyal. Who's hotter, Willow or Carly? You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Carly right about now. I mean, Willow. What? I mean, the Caitlin McMullen is cuter, but I would bang Carly first. But I was not that loyal to Christina. Okay. So Aaron and I are both 25 right at the moment. Awesome. Um, but yeah, I'm totally. But one last time, I'm going to only say this one last time with a straight face. I don't condone cheating. Never have, never will. Now, you know that Ivy will not love Luna going after Electra's boyfriend, Will. Now, what Ivy going to do about it, though? What is Ivy going to actually do about it? Christina need a lobotomy. I'm dead. She needs something. Seriously. But look, I just hated TJ back then. So that's why I was only defending Christina by default. Because I still don't like TJ like that. So I'm glad TJ's gone. He could stay gone. But I still regret what I said last summer, though. That I shouldn't have said. About him getting stabbed in his testicles. Now that I shouldn't have said that. Okay? I did say that in one of my more popular streams. That's what I said. I had over 800. I had like 800 views that night too, and I said that about TJ getting stabbed in his testicles. Now that I shouldn't have said. What happened with Christina? She messed with Ava Jerome. Exactly. When she started lying, she knows Ava didn't push her, but she want to keep lying. I don't like liars that lie. She's a lying liar who lies. Like if she would have just said, okay, Ava, you did not push me. You didn't push me. You didn't push me. Then I would be okay with Christina. That's probably the main reason why I started hating her so much, because I don't like her lies and her fallacies. That Ava pushed her. That's where my issue comes in. That's what makes my blood boil. My sweet Ava Jerome would never do such a horrible thing by pushing a pregnant woman out that window. She would never. She would do other treacherous things. Also, hit that like button. It helps keep that momentum growing. We got how many likes? 21 likes, 25 people in here. So hitting that like button really does help keep the momentum growing. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Yeah, what is your boy Drew obsessed with this boy? His name is Ty Taylor. Yeah, Curtis, he's doing too much though. He is. I saw they kiss. Sweet Ava, where? You're right. That was a stretch. Ava Jerome is not sweet. She's an evil. Yeah, she just only killed people. Yeah, she kills regular people, okay? She kills regular people. She don't kill pregnant women. Thing is, Christina isn't like no, she does not genuinely believe nothing. I've seen Christina flash to it. So you're gonna stop with these lies and those fallacies. I've seen Christina have a flashback to the incident. She knows Ava did not push her. So therefore, I'm tired of that. You and Albert love going soft on that girl because you don't want to accept the truth that Christina is lying. At least Albert finally admitted that Christina needs to stop lying. But he just wanted to say, well, that's your niece. Well, that's your niece. Like Rick woke up angry, laughing my regular. Yeah, just regular people. I'm just saying. She ain't going after newborns now. She had one moment of that. One moment of what? She saw the truth. She flashed back. She knows Ava did not push that flat foot trick. That is what my problem is. When Christina finally gets under hypnosis, she needs to remember that incident fully, but she knows that she's lying, and she needs to tell them under thing, I've been lying. Ava didn't push me. 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 I want her to apologize to Ava. She owes Ava an apology. Do you hear me? A heartfelt apology. Then she owes me one too. I want my apology. I want a written apology letter by Christina for lying on my Ava and how I should be suing Christina for emotional distress. There will be trouble in paradise with Xander and Sarah's marriage, but he does not divorce her. Please. It did not take Hurricane Sammy to make a move on Rafe. Mm-mm. Well, Christina misunderstood the situation, not like, here you go. You always defending that girl. Always, always, always. Here you go. She could do no wrong in your damn eyes when you know she's wrong. Talk about misunderstood the situation. She's not lying. She is lying. Plus, Christina, but she ain't going after her for them other reasons. She ain't going after them for any of them other reasons. Okay? She would not be acting like this if she would accept reality and stop lying. Because she don't like to blame herself for nothing. So therefore, she don't take no responsibility for none of her actions. So therefore, she wants to put everything on Ava. But this is why she's going to the net house. She's lying, but she doesn't realize. Here you go. A liar is a liar who lies. Damn right, Spider. You defend Christina like he defends Ava. I don't. Yeah, I do defend Ava, but I call Ava out when she's wrong. Have y'all not heard me call out Ava Jerome before? I have called her out before. You do everything that Willow was. I'm just saying, I've called her out. It happens. Those windows at the hotel must not be strong enough. Exactly. Carly, you need to make sure that you, instead of being all up in Willow's face, you should be making sure your hotel windows are up to code for once. Lies, lies, lies. Gemini, I have called out Ava so many times, my head spins. I have called out Ava for how evil she is, how selfish she is, how manipulative she is. I've called her out in the past many times, but I still love her. But I'm going to call her out on her mess when she's wrong. I loved when Nick and Sharon finally goes to London. Yeah, you gonna stop calling out Ava. No, I'm not. Not when she's wrong. Like, but people expect me to call her out when she's right. Like, no. Like, of course she was gonna leave Sonny on that floor for a few minutes. He just tried to buy her daughter from her for $2 million and then treated her like crap. And don't forget how broke she is. Yeah, she's a broke. Hi, Caroline Spencer. How are you? Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a great day. I love that Nick and Sharon finally go to London to see Faith to see no one. Thankfully, Ice Princess did not make Nick stay away from Sharon on Monday. Mm. Well, I ain't worried about Victoria. Because she did the right thing when she called Summer manipulative. Because she is. Great, thank you. I'm doing well. And Ava's trying to blackmail Alexis for some money. So what? Yeah, because Alexis owes Ava since she want to enable Christina, who's going around committing slander. I mean, Ava should have thought about that a while ago too. She should have really considered um, suing Christina for slander. Okay, and Alexis actively enabled that. She goes around screaming to everybody, "Oh, you could lie to the jury, but you can't lie to me. I was in that room. You pushed me. I did not push you." So that's slander. So that was worth $2 million alone right then and there too. All that slander that she's doing. Then what makes me mad about Christina? She keeps calling that baby Adela. Old name at the to her name is Irene. Exactly. But Christina has no boundaries, no class. I'm going to love the showdown between Gabby and Vivian because she covers up Stefan's kidnapping and his name gets mentioned in the heated conversation. Look, Vivian was right to keep Stefan away from Gabby. Gabby is nothing but trash. Christina's going to be mad. Well, that's her problem. She always just does things without thinking. Hi, Gordon. Gordon, come here. Gordon. Gordon. Uh, Tammy, not you. I'm talking to your brother. Gordon. You always called her Adela. Well, Adela is a better name, but Christina's had time to grieve and accept that the baby's name was Irene. Just deal with it. I had to accept it, so now so does Christina. But I don't like Christina and her lies and her manipulations. So I'm gonna call her out on her mess. But I'm gonna call this live stream at night. This is lots of fun. Curtis, you little Bill bastard, you need to back off. And Rocky, don't be hissing at Gordon like that. What's wrong with you? Rocky, I'm about to get you in a second. Now have a great night, Caroline Spencer. Have a great night, Rosemary. Have a great night, Vivian. Have a great night, Rosemary. Have a great night, Wink Wink. Have a great night, Queen Jessica Love. Have a great night, Aaron Hill. Have a great night, Albert Bostek, Spiderquake, Melanie Corley, Jacqueline. Have a great night, George Blackmon. Have a great night, everybody else. I will be back